We just wrote this blog because one of our core values is balance. And balance in security is really important. And it's often a surprise when I first sit down with clients that we're talking about making concessions in security. Hey, I know this flashy idea sounds like it's really important, but you also have small, simple things in products you already own that you're not turning on. Can we focus there and shore those up before we go chasing the flashier, more expensive solutions?
Yeah, we always refer to that as shut and lock your doors before you go and install bars on your windows. And that helps to understand what we're saying to our customers who live in a Microsoft world, have all the Microsoft solutions, and are not doing the basics to protect themselves, but they're chasing after maybe some expensive thing that they heard on the news that is going to be a much bigger jump than is necessary right now.
And the other style of conversation we end up having here is people who are just burying their head in the sand and ignoring, and they're getting left behind. And there's no winners in the race of cybersecurity. There's only losers. And so getting left behind is the only thing you don't want to do. And we need to sit down and have conversations about, yes, you used to be able to leave your door open in the 1960s. It's not the 1960s anymore. I know you used to be able to get away with this. You have to keep up as time marches forward, as security iterates.
Yeah. And, the reality is in the cybersecurity world is the bad guys are going to go after the easy ones. It's just like the kids who are running around late at night looking to cause mischief. They're going to go shake a couple doors, and if it's locked, they're going to move on. They're not going to go break windows and have to do the hard stuff if they don't have to. The reality is that's what most of the cybersecurity bad actors are doing. They're going after the easy targets. And this is where we talk about with small customers of, I'm just some small business. I'm not some big enterprise. They're not going to want to come after me. They don't know who they're going after. They're just looking for which door is open.
Yeah. And it sounds unattractive, but the pragmatic decision you have to make is if they need to get in, if they want to get in hard enough, they're going to find a way in. Most of the time, the solutions and security that we're putting in place is to defer just being randomly caught. But if someone has targeted you directly, I talk about this with my wife all the time. We have a beautiful front door. She locks it and double locks it every night before bed. But we have two giant sliding glass doors on the side of the house. If somebody wants to get in, they're going to break through that glass. If I needed to get into my own house and I was locked out, I'm picking which glass am I going to break. I'm going to get in the house. There's only so much deterrent that I can put in place before I'm starting to actually affect my quality of life. If I put bars on my windows, if I board up windows, now I'm starting to make concessions that feel like I'm making bad choices. And I really need to consider, what is the worth of security versus the worth of being able to function in my house?
Right. And I think even us in this industry sometimes lose sight of it. Not every piece of data warrants having a board on a window. Some just need to have the window closed and locked. And that's what we also want to make sure our customers understand, because if we lose sight of that, our customers struggle even more understanding when do they have to worry about something versus what isn't as important to worry about.
Yeah. Know where your data is. Know what is the most sensitive thing you do, where that is. Know what the things are that aren't that sensitive, and maybe don't spend as much on securing those if you have to make a trade-off. Focus on the most sensitive, most dangerous data that you have.
So that's why we put this blog out there, right? We're having this conversation with our customers. We're hoping that more people can understand where we're coming from when we speak to you about this, and hoping to just drive a healthy conversation, because although we can help with the floor, the stuff that we believe is minimum of what every small business should be doing, we can't make decisions for our customers on behalf of our customers for the stuff that is more difficult and more expensive, because it is a conversation of us helping them understand how much are you willing to balance either costs or productivity, lack of productivity or potential productivity hits versus the security that you might gain from those things.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.